What is up, y'all? It is Zhoxius here. I was going hard on Twitter trying to get monetized, and I was like, bro, I was telling people left and right, I'm like, yo, it's my dream to just get paid to talk, to get paid to post, to get paid to meme, to get paid to shit post. And I thought that, like putting my stuff out there on the internet, it'd be easy, right? So it's been 2 months of me doing social media. First month, I had so much motivation. I was going hard, and we grew our channel a lot, right? From 0 subscribers to 1,736 right now. Huge, 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 huge. Thank you to all of you. I understand it. What I'm fighting for is your time, and our time is a limited resource in this world. But I was going hard on social media to the point where it felt like a chore. It felt like a job, and I hated it. I started hating social media, bro. I would wake up and just be like, oh my god, I have to reply to these people. I have to do this today. I have to do this today. In the state that I am with mental health and all that stuff, which is in poor shape, I have a mental illness. Um, it's not good. It's not good at all. So I've stepped away. My impressions, I know I can do it. If I really, really grinded Twitter or whatever it was or Instagram, I know I can get proper followings. I can explode my account with the right investments. I can do great things. But I want to take a chill pill, and I want to leave it to the universe and say, hey, if I blow up, on YouTube, on social media, then it was meant to be. Other than that, it's okay. I'm not fighting to be number one anymore, and that's a main aspect of mine. I'm a believer of hypergamy. In some aspects of social media, I like competing. And when I see people with millions of followers, I'm like, wow, what a life you have. But then I look back and they have like 10,000 videos over like 15 years. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, damn, like I think I can do that. But it's hard work. It's hard work. I've been out of work for about 2 to 3 years now. Coming up on 3 years in September. I've been on disability. And it's more freeing. But being under scrutiny of poverty and being under scrutiny of the social stereotypes being on disability, it's not looking good in my dating life. But I try to move forward. Right? I had friends telling me that I should lie about my mental illness, put on a cold face and act stern and be like, you know what, I'm perfectly normal. I can't do that because there are days that are unexplainable to me where I can't answer the phone, I can't respond to you, I can't do nothing. I'm disabled in bed, literally on standby until I get better with my pills. So it's rough. It's rough. I made a video saying I'd be alone forever, and I do believe it. I'll be alone for a long time. Having a life expectancy of 20 to 30 more years to live when other people have like 60 to 50 more years to live at my age is crazy. It's fucking crazy. And I need to sell myself dreams. I'm like, oh, one day it'll get better. One day the sickness will go away. Well, it's been 3 years of hell, and it's not going away. So it is what it is. I progress into life with the notion that I might not get monetized one day. I might not get what I've always wanted, which is YouTube monetization or Twitter monetization. I might not get these things. And it sucks a little bit. But thankfully, I live in a very socialist type of country where my country takes care of me. We have disability benefits, and I had a good job working at the bank, RBC, and I had a lot of perks, benefits, medicine, prescriptions, all that stuff, all covered. Everything's covered. So I'm very grateful. I'm very, very grateful. I tried entering the stock market with $1,500, and I started shaking from the anxiety. And I just stood there. I'm like, wow, my manhood has been ripped from me, has been stolen from me. I'm a man that can't even enter the stock market because I have so much anxiety and mental health issues nowadays. And I'm just sitting here like, all right, you know what? If I have to be poor for the next 30, 40 years, then fuck it. I'll be poor for the next 30, 40 years. But I don't want no one complaining to me saying, oh, bro, you could have bought Nvidia at $20. You could have bought Bitcoin at $10. I don't want to hear none of this bullshit, bro. I realized life is way more complicated than what it seems on the outside, and people have their everyday struggles. when I started my journey on YouTube, which was I have previous channels, I was like, bro, I'm a go getter. I gotta prove to the world that I'm number one. I'm the smartest man alive, and I smoked a shit ton of weed every fucking day. I regret it, but schizophrenia was in my genetics. Um, I move forward. I move forward. There's so many bad gurus and bad things on the internet that trickle me down this loophole of schizophrenia. I used to watch so many tarot videos, and there's this girl named Maji Got the Tea, and she kept saying, "Oh, God's looking for a savior. God's looking for people to rise up with him, and whatever, whatever." And me being the gullible guy, I was like, "Holy shit, this video found me." And I tried to be an apostle, and I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna do big things. I'm gonna do big things. Jesus did big things. Other people did big things. I'm gonna do big things. Do it up in my own way." Holy shit, I got spiritually attacked left and right. And then later on, I found that it was schizophrenia, and it wasn't in the cards. So I'm gonna look at the world and say, you know what? It is okay to be mediocre or average. It is okay to be below average. There are circumstances in which you cannot control. I look forward to seeing a lot of you guys in heaven, and I know you can call me a hypocrite, you can call me whatever, but I am a learning disciple. I am learning along the ways. So my current videos may not align with my past videos. I'm not gonna take them down. We're gonna witness the growth of our journey together. I put so much on a pedestal of love, and I was like, bro, the end all be all has to be love. I have to find my twin flame if she's ever out there. And I've been searching and searching for a woman left and right, a woman that would make me like just dumbstruck, just like watch her in peace. You know what I mean? It would rest my heart. Couldn't find it. I couldn't find it at all, and it's been disturbing. It's been disturbing. 30 years old, still innocent. I never cheated on anyone, and I don't plan to cheat on anyone. I am very loyal, but I have a mental illness. I used to call myself Romeo back in the day. I used to write poetry, and girls would love that poetry. They'd love the old me that was sane and comprehensible and cognitive and cognitively there. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. Man, cruel world. Very cruel world. Second thing I want to bring up, which is a little bit X-rated, and I don't know if y'all want to hang out for that, but we got to talk about it eventually. And that's your package. Now, ladies, you can click off. Men, you can click off. Whoever it is, click off. I've grown fond of myself in the act of self-love. And, you know, I watched a shit ton of pornography, and I was like, damn, bro, I got to be like 9 inches to please a woman. And that stigma stayed with me for a while. I realized mathematically it's only about like 3.5 inches that's needed to hit the G spot or whatever it was. I'm 4.5 right now. I used to be 5.5. I had to take a lot of pills and stuff, so a lot of side effects on the pills. It's ridiculous. I hate it. This sex is so important to me, bro. It's ridiculous, man. But I fought for that shit. Psychosis and pleading with my doctor. Back to 5. I'm back to 5. The max I've ever been is about 6.5 to 7 inches, and that's with ashwagandha and maca root. And I was profoundly fucking shocked that there's actually magical pills out there that can increase your sexual libido, your mental stability, and your girth and penis size, whatever it was. I was shocked, and then I can testify to that I'm just fucking shocked that this shit works. So there's a lot of loopholes that we can use to better ourselves. But then I thought about it and I'm like, damn, bro. Like, would I want, if I was a girl, right? Would I want my husband to constantly take pills for him to please me? A lot of women probably say maybe, yeah, why not? I take birth control, I take this, I take that, I take that. Sure, you can argue that. I personally would say I'm a bit iffy. I'm a bit iffy. I get aroused from pleasuring my partner. That's what I think so far. I'm a virgin, so I don't know. But I get aroused from pleasuring my partner. That's what I'm going on the basis of. A demisexual. I get aroused when she gets aroused. So maybe I'd be the man to do it, but it'd have to be a stern discussion of what we want in each other. Because then, like, what limits are we reaching? Because for some women, right, they can put like honey on their tits and they get like more like pushed up and firm and stuff. And I'm like, do I want to push all this stuff onto you, or do we want to just accept who we are as people? I say we accept who we are as people and we move forward. But we could have our times. We could have our times to spice things up. I'm sorry I had to take this video here, but I had to talk about it eventually because it's been on my mind for a long time. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. There's a big stigma in the porn industry and all this stuff, and I know a shit ton of people watch porn. I did not love myself when I was small. When I was going through puberty and stuff, I did not love myself. I would show off every day on MSN Messenger status, whatever it was. I'm like, ladies, I'm 5.8 inches. What are you saying? And I get a few people noticing, but I wasn't gifted. I wasn't gifted. I was average. But the hate on being average is so fucking huge that I fell between the cracks, bro. I fell between the cracks, and when I did have girls wanting me and stuff, I'd be insecure. I'd be like, nah, 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 nah. I can't handle all that ass. Nah, nah, nah. I can't handle that. I can't handle that. I grew up now. I'm like, hey, it's what I got. We can make it work. Let's see if we can make it work. I don't have the endurance, the stamina. You know what I mean? Like when I was a younger whippersnapper, I'm talking like round 6, round 5, round 4. Now, barely round 2, bro. Barely round 2. So age has gotten to me. And I used to praise myself. I'm like, yo, bro, I always wanted to be a sex god. A sex god. But here I am finding myself to be a virgin because I'm so choosy and picky and mentally ill. It's whatever. You know what I mean? I can't hate myself and bash myself on it, but it's just wondrous things of life that you can't really schedule or maintain a straightforward plan because things always get thrown at you, curveballs and deaths and this and whatever. It's just ridiculous, bro. So I digress. We will probably not get monetized anytime soon in 2025, but hey, we can aim for 2026. I made it a goal this year to not hit the gym at all in 2025, and we're 8 months in, and I've never hit the gym yet. Every year when I've hit the gym, I've exercised, I've attempted at diets, I've done this, I've done that for the past like 10, 12 years. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna give it a break. I'm gonna rest up, eat what I want, do what I want. I might gain a little bit of weight here and there. I gained like 2 extra pounds, whatever it was. I'm like 305 now. I used to be like 301, 302. It's okay. It's okay. As long as I love myself, I'll be fine. And I will not let them tear me down. I will not let them, like, people are gonna laugh at me and say, oh, bro, you're a 30-year-old virgin, you're obese, you're poor, you're mentally ill, blah, 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 blah. Hey, I don't really give a fuck. I've been alone for so long and I've seen so many fake people in my life that I just don't give a fuck anymore. And I would encourage you to at least die real. Die real. Because damn, bro, there's a lot of fake people out there and they're gonna be trying to hide. They're gonna be hiding like whoever they really are to other people. And I can see how fake they are, and I'm just like, damn, I feel sorry for your partner. I feel sorry for the bullshit you have to put up with. I feel sorry for this. I feel sorry for that. Ridiculous, man. I have one close friend, one cousin that I talk to, one brother that I love, and a mom and a dad. Everyone else, they come and they go. They're like acquaintances. I still have love for them, but they come and they go. They come and they go. So it's been rough. It's been fucking rough. And many of you guys, if it's your first time watching me, I'd appreciate the subscribe, but you don't have to. Just take some lessons away with me, bro, and the acts of self-love. You might not get everything you want in the end, but hey, you love yourself. And that's fucking huge. There are many people who have insecure thoughts about themselves every day. They hate themselves, they whisper this to the ear, they whisper that to the ear. It's ridiculous. I'm okay with myself. I don't got a six pack, I don't got abs, I got like a little bit of a double neck going on. I'm okay with it. Who are we here to impress other than ourselves? You know what I mean? And there's times where my self-esteem was broken after not getting matches on Tinder, Hinge, or Bumble for like months, and I was like, holy fuck. I look pretty average. Maybe a 4 out of 10, but maybe a 5 out of 10. What, and with hair, I probably like push it up a little bit. If I clean myself up, got a line up, got my ears pierced, went a little bit more all out in the gym and stuff. Maybe I can push to a 6, maybe a 5.5, 7. Who knows? This beauty is subjective. But my self esteem was broken after not getting matches left and right, and I was like, damn, what the fuck is going on with society? And I'm gonna say it again. By 2030, it is expected that 45% of women will be single and childless because they've seen too much on the internet and it has ruined their perspective of men. It has ruined their perspective of men. They think they can get so much now. They want the entire universe. And it's nothing to complain about. I mean, sure, if you want it and you think you deserve it, you can want it, whatever it is, you can go deserve it. But be a little bit realistic. Be a little bit realistic. Look in the mirror and say, okay, no, I'm a little 6, I'm a 5, I'm a 7, I'm an 8, I'm a 1, I'm a 2, I'm a 3, I'm a 4. What are my shining qualities? Am I funny? Do I have a good personality? Am I emotionally supportively always there for my person, my spouse? Am I an academic, a scholar? Am I outgoing? Am I soft, kind, submissive? It's just like a whole bunch of stuff that gets pushed to the side in favor of looks. And people want the most beautiful person. The most beautiful person. And this has come across me too, bro. I've had my eyes on a few girls that are celebrities. I talk about it all the time. Cindy Wolfie. I'm like, damn, I would love to have her as my wife. But then I'm mentally ill now. I'm like, you know what? Another guy can have her. Not in like some cuck fashion, but more in the perspective of I don't want someone to spend their entire life looking after me. I don't want to put that on someone. So I'll wait my time for heaven, and I'll be swiping in heaven. Maybe I'll hit the gym in heaven. Maybe I'll go hard in the next 5, 10 years. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But just put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. I remember, bro, like I matched with a girl that was exactly my type. First thing that comes to my mind, because I'm insecure, and I'm like, there's no way I can match with some of these badass bitches, bro. Like super bad bitches. And I have a model scale, right? So this girl is pretty nice. I thought she was gonna rob me. So I hate being from the hood. Sometimes it's good, sometimes, but it's bad sometimes. But I thought she was gonna rob me. So I accused her of being a catfish and stuff, and blah 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 blah. She gave me her number. She wanted me to meet up with her ASAP. I'm like, no, 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 no. Mm-mm. I'm not having that. So I lost a shining star. You know what I mean? I lost a shining star. So it's pretty rough. Other than that, though, things are going good. I've been a little bit conservative with my money. I put $1,500 into the market. I lost $100. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna withdraw. It's not for me. Money comes, money goes, bro. But I'm gonna focus on something more stable, and that's passive income. So I'm gonna grind social media for a little bit, but mainly just do it for fun. See where the algorithm takes me. I'm not that much of a believer in God, but you know I do hear stories of the Book of Job and stuff like that, how God tests you and stuff. But it's whatever. It's whatever. Right? Like I'm like a passive man. God wants to test me, take away the people from me, or whatever it is. Let him do it, bro. I got the internet, and I love the internet, and I got new friends waiting for me. I got a new life waiting for me. Good things are on the way. Good things are on the way. And I want to say, right, it is freeing to not have to work a job anymore. It's not all downsides. Because I see so many people every day complaining about their work, but I'm just like, bro, I love having no job. But I also loved having a job and competing with people and trying to get, you know, the top prize, just CEO status. But I could never do it. I'm not that smart. And I think the main thing about me not being that smart comes with motivation. I did not have the right motivation to like climb to these acclaimed levels. They would have challenged me all across the board. But I think I would have been someone decent, maybe an executive if I was still in the corporate world. I would have been something decent, and I would have been nurtured and probably had like a little bit of an intern program. Who knows, right? Who knows? But yeah, bank jobs aren't that bad, and you should go out there and try them sometimes. There's a lot of stigma about it, like, oh, bro, you sold your soul, you did this, you did that. AC, working from home, benefits, perks, whole bunch of good people, second family. I love it. And I was on my way to great success and meetings and stuff, but I got sick. I'm gonna talk about the story till I die, but it's just horrible fucking timing. Horrible fucking timing. Basically, bro, like I was about to have a meeting with an executive, the vice president of my department. A huge meeting and shit about. I was gonna pitch him like a whole set of ideas of changing the banking industry and stuff. And then a girl texted me like the day before, and she's like, she felt suicidal, or she said her job was killing her. And then I went to a bipolar episode because I was like, holy fuck, I gotta balance. I gotta like somehow pitch my heart into this message for the executives, and take care of all the people that are below me or at my level, and say I'm not gonna leave you guys behind. So I went to a bipolar episode or a manic episode, and then turned into a schizophrenic episode, and then I lost my job. I had to get pushed to the disability. I wasn't going out without a fight. I was fighting for my life. Really, I wanted to keep that job. But yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I went to school. It wasn't a total waste of time. I do have horrible memory now. I went to school for economics. I loved it. And I would say if you're thinking about what to do, think about economic development, building for the city, government jobs. That's what I really wanted. But you need like so much experience. It's ridiculous, but would have been beautiful. Would have been beautiful. So I've talked about everything. I hope, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's watching, aliens, God, whoever, gets to enjoy their life. I will try to record videos. I know I said at the start of this channel I was going to drop 3 to 10 videos per week, but I am not that interesting. I don't have a lot of stuff to talk about, and I'm not going to be on here reacting to videos and doing whatever. I just like talking to the camera. Not an attention whore, but I do like the views. I do like feeling a little bit important. So if you made it this far, thumbs up the video at least. You know what I mean? Show some love. But I would urge almost everyone in the world to make a YouTube channel and just put your identity out there, your personality out there, and see what blossoms from it. Because there's so much beautiful things in the world and so much beautiful people in the world, but they've been hurt by the world and they shut themselves off, and then no one gets to know how beautiful their souls were. Right? So at least if you learn something from this channel, self-love, bank jobs aren't that bad. Motivation comes and goes. You can start off really, really well, have a huge climax, and then you come down. You go up, and then you come down, and then it sort of goes sideways for a while, and hopefully we get that second spurt of motivation. Coming soon is September, which is the fall, and with the fall comes better weather, which means I can probably start live streaming more because damn, I really, really hated having no AC and sweating while recording or live streaming. I felt really bad. I felt demotivated, but I still put myself out there. Didn't look the best, didn't feel the best, but I still taught my shit. Kept it 100, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, I feel happy. I'm content. I had a horrible, horrible time when it was a heat wave. It was like 43 degrees Celsius or 45 degrees Celsius, whatever it was. I could not get out of bed. So this disability I have disables me. Literally disables me. I'm unable to do anything. So thankfully I have a family that supports me, a loving brother, a loving mom, a loving father, and a loving doctor as well, supporting my doctors and all that stuff. So shout out to them. But yeah, man, looking forward to not being disabled. I'm looking forward to getting back on the grind. And I realized that YouTube is a very depressive place because it really pushes out videos where I'm depressed when I talk about being alone or my dating life sucks or I feel ugly or whatever it is. YouTube's like, aha, I found a video, I'll push to everyone that feels the same way. But then when I post videos about technology or the blueprints of math or science or innovative ideas or structured politics, whatever it is, it barely gets pushed anywhere. So I don't know what that's about. It's very depressing. It sounds kind of satanic, but we'll look forward. We'll push forward. Anyways, guys, it's been 24 minutes and 50 seconds. A YouTuber I'd like to shout out is Swaggy Alt, SWAGGY space ALT. I'm on the grind with him. He's had way more success than me, especially with the woman. We're both, I'm 30, he's like 26. We're both pretty young. I'm pretty old now, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Um, Being genuine is one thing, and then gassing yourself up is the whole other thing. But I want y'all to understand, I'm a virgin by choice mainly. Because I don't want to put people through my illness, and I don't want them to fuck around and find out and then stay with me being sick, and then all their thoughts are depressed, and they hate it, and then they wear the burden, and all that bullshit. You have to be a very strong woman to get with me, and you have to be very attractive. And I know. Ladies are gonna be like, but Trey, Zhoxius, you don't bring nothing to the table. I know. I don't look forward to having kids because if this is a genetic thing, I don't want to put this on my kids. I don't want to do that at all. So maybe adoption, if that's the case. Life is unknown. Life is unknown. We'll see where we go. I want to extend this video to about 30, 40, 50 minutes. So I read some comments on my YouTube channel. A lot of supportive people. A lot of people just don't care. And I mean it. I really do mean it. Your face has face fatigue. So some people, and your voice too. So some people will watch a video and they'll say, I don't want to watch this dude anymore. And I could be saying the most positive shit of all time, the best shit of all time, but they don't want to look at my face all the time. They need to be aroused by B-roll footage and edits and music and transitions and slides and pictures and explosions and guns and whatever. I'm a basic man. Take these meetings or these videos as a stepping stone opportunity for you to escalate your English or escalate who you are as a character or evolve your soul. I used to divulge in things called soul work, and I learned from a woman named Emmy Evolving. I was interested in her work, and I was like, bro, there has to be something more to growing up than working and getting a job. There has to be something more than just working a job and being a family man and having a career acclamations and all this stuff. People say the goal is God. You can argue that too. But I wanted to evolve myself as a soul. So I spent a lot of time talking to myself about the world's problems. And if I recorded it, it would have been a shit show, but I evolved, I grew, I learned. Tarot is a little bit evil sometimes because it can waste your entire time, but it gives you hope. And with the law of attraction, we are the universe, we are God. We can bring that in. We can bring that in. So if you're into the tarot and you've been yearning for love, another channel I want to shout out is Tyler's Tarot. TYLERS, one word, space, second word, TAROT. I watch this dude all the time. Funny dude. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Obviously, just find out your sun sign or whatever it is and go to that. Very interesting stories, and I hope it come true. If they do come true, bro, I'd be the happiest person in the world. Because I'd be like, oh my god, the universe put us together, and it's such a big sign. Because my favorite tarot readers are showing that your energy is showing up in the readings, right? So, I think it'd be beautiful. I learned in Hinduism that you don't always reincarnate with your family, and you can reincarnate into other families, and you don't always reincarnate with the same body. But I also learned that the universe is infinite, and it doesn't mean to punish you. It probably gives you the choice, right? And I'm probably gonna choose heaven with my family, and hey, we don't need to be all elaborate with this stuff. We can just get it done. I be saying this shit, bro. Heaven is for everyone. We're gonna get it done. And I went to chat GPT a few times, and it's like heaven is temporary, and I didn't buy it. I don't care what the Bhagavad Gita says. I don't care what this says. I believe the universe is ever so compassionate, and it's doing what it needs to do to evolve you. But I can do that in heaven. I can do that in heaven. So I encourage you all to be a good person. Pray to God for forgiveness if you've ever done anything bad. I'm pretty sure He's very forgiving, very compassionate, very merciful, and I look forward to the future, bro. See, I bought GTA San Andreas and I bought Halo. I bought some other games like Mafia and stuff like that. And I was like, bro, when am I gonna play this stuff? When am I gonna play this stuff? And I never had like the motivation to just go out there and stream it. But as the weather gets colder and I start wearing hoodies on stream and stuff, and they're coming. It's nice weather right now. Um, we're gonna experiment with games, and we're gonna see if people like watching me playing games. Because I did buy an $8,000 gaming computer, RTX 5090. Ladies, you know I'm stunting, you know I'm flexing. But I never got to like fully use it to its capabilities. And the games that are coming out, I see like new Battlefields coming out. Not interested. GTA 6. I'm not gonna lie, there's so much hype behind the game. They've spent so much time developing it that the hype is so unrealistic now for me in my head that if it doesn't meet my capabilities or my requirements in like the first 2 to 3 days playing it, I don't even know if I'll finish the story mode. I don't know if I'll finish the story mode. I don't know if I'll even finish the game. I don't even know if I'm gonna buy the game. Games are so expensive nowadays. Like, bro, put it like this. They make games and they're digital copies. They're not like CD copies. They can make these digital copies and serial numbers out of thin air, generate infinite amounts of them. GTA 5 made, I don't know if it was multiple billions or tens of billions of dollars, but it made multiple billions of dollars for a video game. For a video game. I understand inflation went up. I understand things have gone up. Minimum wage has gone up and all that stuff has gone up. But to start charging 120, 150 USD for a video game is fucking absurd to me. It's fucking absurd to me. These are fake memories that we're playing with. I don't believe in this fucking shit, bro. Sorry, got a little bit off track, but I don't believe in the video games being worth $150. I don't believe in that shit. And I'd be surprised with the price tag if it really, you know what would blow me out the park? If they priced their game at like 40, $50 US, back to normal pricing. Some of these games, bro, with the help of AI, these games should be very low prices, very low cheap prices. They have AI map generators, they have reusable assets, they have Unreal Engine 5, they have a whole bunch of shit that's just being reused left and right. Why the fuck are game prices not coming down? Instead, they want to raise it up and then they'll say, but the game is so good, you'll love it at any price. Bullshit. Fucking bullshit, bro. Anyways, guys, have a good day.